I know what you're doing, but everyone wants to know what's the big dream and what are you trying to achieve?
My dream is pretty simple. It stems from a belief that everyone is an explorer. I myself am an explorer.
Right.
My kids are hyper curious about the natural world, and yet at the same time becoming more and more disconnected from nature. So I was looking for a solution from a technology perspective of tools I needed as an explorer in a field leading a big expedition. But I also needed a solution for my kids who want to be able to follow their own curiosity into nature, but we don't let them as parents do that on TikTok and Facebook and other platforms. Yeah. So what I've arrived at is called Voiijer. It's the world's first social first platform for science, exploration, and nature. We're building the curious economy where millions of people around the world can contribute to science, discovery, and environmental storytelling simply by sharing their experiences in nature. And so maybe a way to think about it is just as Instagram scaled beauty and TikTok entertainment, we scale curiosity. And so it's really just a better use case for the technology that's in everybody's hand at the moment. The longer term ramifications of this path we're on is that as our community grows, Voiijer grows itself into becoming the operating system for planet discovery writ large. This spans augmented reality and AI-driven environmental insights, real-time biodiversity mapping, and Web3 conservation. So you could think of it as kind of like a next generation Nat Geo, but one that's participatory, purpose-driven, powered by community, and with measurable impact on how humanity understands and protects the planet.
Tell me a little more. What is Voiijer?
So Voiijer is the first social first media platform for reimagining modern exploration. It's both the tools of exploration, but also the gathering place for field scientists, adventurists, citizen naturalists, and nature enthusiasts of all ages, where they can document, organize, and share discoveries that matter. We do this by blending immersive technology, scientific integrity, compelling storytelling, and we turn passive screen time into active nature time. And in the process, we transform curiosity into meaningful action for the planet. But as Voiijer is more than a platform. We're definitely a movement at this point. You can think of us as that kind of next generation Nat Geo. We're participatory, we're purpose-driven, we're powered by community. We've been recognized by Forbes and TechCrunch. We're endorsed by Apple and supported by some of the world's most important explorers and scientists. And I think we are on the brink of sparking a global wave of discovery, connection, and environmental action.
So Michael, how did you grow to 15,000?
We had early traction. Some of the world's leading scientists and explorers were like, yes, we've been waiting for this for forever. And it's going to help us with our work in the field, but it's also going to help us connect with a broader audience and the next generation in a way that's currently not possible with existing social media platforms and science journalism. So we have people that run the span of Meg Lohman, the mother of canopy science, to Kathy Sullivan, the first American woman to walk in outer space, to Dawn Wright, the chief scientist at Esri, all the way down to my 10-year-old son, who is just interested in dinosaurs and trees and things like that. And they all exist in the same platform.
As you're growing, are you thinking of revenue models, funding, and let's say, how are you seeing the evolution?
Our current model is certainly built for scale. On the institutional side, we are able to generate revenue from brand partnerships, education, conservation data services, and on the consumer side, we're able to monetize through subscriptions and creator tools and other content creation incentives there. So that's kind of our starting point. We start as looking like a traditional media company, but it's all user-generated content. It's original content from for whatever reason in a niche that no one is paying attention to.
Absolutely.
And which we're all very passionate about.
Yeah.
And this quickly evolves at scale, not only into the largest repository of stories about nature, but the data that those stories also represent. So we are twofold: a media and a data company. If that answers your question. So as long as we continue to scale really good content and our community, both these things are achievable, and we have a huge ceiling.
So maybe, Michael, we get to this part where I just want to understand on your fundraising. You said you're raising $2.5 million, and so you've started. How far along are you there on this path, and when are you looking to close this round, or is it already closed?
No, just beginning our outreach. This couldn't come at a better time. As I mentioned, we're doing a seed round currently. We're looking for $2.5 million to grow the platform and the content and the community. So not a lot of money, but it will have an outsized impact, and it will put us on very sure footing if we choose to raise institutional capital, in the next year.
This is a seed round that you're raising, and what's on offer for YPOs? Is it open to everyone?
YPO, capital emanating from YPO is conscious capital, and I would love to have more YPO involvement in this round. It would be amazing if we just close out this round with YPO. We have a couple of people on our advisory board and a couple of our early friends and family investors, so it's totally aligned. And as I was saying, as I think about why this is a good fit for YPO, so you certainly have the investment piece. People are able to get behind me and Voiijer in a high growth, high impact venture. In terms of other ways, there's the collaboration bit that I think Voiijer, as it is right now, we're live. I invite YPOers to bring their companies onto the platform to help them tell better, more immersive, more authentic stories about what they're doing with respect to conservation and the planet. It moves way beyond greenwashing, and those stories are also viable environmental data sets in their own right, above and beyond the stories. And then for YPOers, that our Heroes of the Planet group, whom I've mentioned, are some of the world's leading explorers and field scientists. If you're investing in Voiijer and you want to, you're coming into the field with us on some of the most important expeditions around the world that are truly shaping the planet's future.
Michael, it's a wonderful idea, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people will say the same. Thank you for sharing all this with us.